The Bengals, man, we thought that they could maybe shock everybody and put together some sort of crazy comeback. But the Ravens looked pretty stout defensively. They got all over Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow looks all sappy and pissed off. This is turning into kind of like a teenage drama where he's all pouty and stuff, and I don't even know what to do anymore with this.
It doesn't help that he looks like a Disney teenage drama guy.
Yeah. This was the first shutout that the Ravens had since Week 6 of 2018 when they did it against the Titans, and this is the first time the Bengals have been shut out since Week 1 of 2017, which also came against the Ravens in a 20-0 loss. Burrow, as we mentioned here, he really struggled under pressure. He completed just 4 of 10 attempts for 59 yards in such situations, with both of his interceptions coming on pressured dropbacks. Their offensive line needs to do something. There was the clip where he got hit late by Mike Green. Nobody came over to defend him. Yeah. I don't know what's going on there. The one bit with this, though, I got to just add in. I love that, speaking of unks and old dudes, Kyle Van Noy getting a tip back. He's just like, I ain't making it all the way back there. Hello, here you go, man.
Come on. Go ahead. I'm going to make a heady play. Shades of Ed Reed and Ray Lewis trying to make it happen on the defense. Terrible game. Awful viewing experience. One of the worst of the year that I can remember. Because here's the thing. Baltimore still didn't look that good in this game. They looked fine. They looked like a standard Baltimore team, but not the Baltimore team that I was expecting mid-December that would be surging with Derrick Henry, who did come on in this game. I'm not going to acknowledge it. I'm not going to not acknowledge that. But I expected way more for this Ravens team. Cincinnati's a disappointment. The fans of Cincinnati should never go to another game. Did you see that they walked into that stadium like the coldest game ever sat in at Acrisure Stadium in Cincinnati?
I hate the way that you say that.
And they didn't. I hate the name of that stadium. They didn't even clean the snow off the seats for the fans. They couldn't even do that for them. Unreal behavior. Maybe the worst run team from ownership down to the fan level for the fan experience in the NFL. There's worse teams. There's teams that are way worse. But when you put together bitter cold Ohio, quarterback keeps on getting hurt, cheap owners won't sign nobody, keep on getting cheap with all their impact players, and okay, we got a receiver and a quarterback. Great. Yeah, I wouldn't go to another game if I was a Bengals fan. I wouldn't. What's waiting for me? Another year of this? Zach Taylor and Joe Burrow. Remember when Joe Burrow was yelling at Zach Taylor after a win, and Zach Taylor was trying to like console him a little bit, and Joe Burrow was
last year?
Yeah, I think so. And Joe Burrow was like, "That's not. It's like basically this isn't acceptable." I think it's carrying over. Like I'm starting to sway more onto the side of get rid of that joker at head coach, get him something fresh and new, or else this guy's Joe Burrow's going to stay disgruntled. Last thing I want, if I'm Cincinnati, is that dude, that quarterback, being disgruntled in any way. He should be king of that city.
But the problem with this is that the ownership, as you just mentioned, is a complete and utter joke, and they visibly just do not treat any of this seriously. It does not feel like, with the golden ticket that they have with some of the players on this roster, they have not taken advantage of it. That was a pathetic showing that they had when, really, with Burrow back on the field, they should be in every single game. They really should be going on the run that we joked about after they won on Thanksgiving, but now they're just back to the same dog-esque performance, except Joe Burrow's on the field and he's playing during it, and he's getting completely smoked because nobody's helping him. Look, I know that Bengals fans get upset when you say, hey, Joe Burrow might want out. I know that it's been the speculated, not even rumored, but it's just been the speculated thing that people have said over and over again.
It's starting to build now.
I would love for him to work in Cincinnati, but I'm sorry to say this for Bengals fans, your guys' ownership is not setting him up to succeed. I don't know what it takes to move a contract like the one that he has, but one does have to wonder if that is on the horizon.
Here's my pitch. I'll give you Cincy. I'll make it fair for you. I'll give you Kirk, Tyler Algier, and Kyle Pitts for Joe Burrow right now. Sign the paper.
I don't think
sign the paper.
You're not even going to give him Penix?
Joe Burrow needs a backup.
You're an ass.
What do you mean?
You're a moron.
Kirk's doing okay.
You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
I want Joe Burrow badly, and I'm trying to maintain or subdue all of that fan-filled hopefulness that he would leave Cincinnati. because I think he's good in the AFC. I like the bump that he gave to Patrick Mahomes. I don't think he's a quarterback that's scared of any of these AFC quarterbacks or any of their top teams. He is a dude in the NFL that can duel with anybody. How rare is that? Maybe one of the 2 or 3 guys in the league that is truly fearless when he's going up against another alpha quarterback. So I think every team should want him. If he hits, if there's some possibility of him going on and moving to a different team, this is a mortgage your future type play. It really is. And I know it's hyperbolic and that's not how you build a team. And every team should be losing down this stretch for a better draft pick. I don't care. I don't. I want to see every quarterback playing their best going into the next season. Mm-hmm. I think the fans want to see that too. I mean, honestly, winning a useless game like what Washington did over New York yesterday it hurts Washington in the draft. It hurts them in a lot of ways.
Oh yeah.
But it gets them a win. Teach them how to win, or else they're just going to be a bunch of losers for the next 5 years because they don't know how to win.